about the last 60 days, almost 60 days, and what an absolute journey it's been. There's been, so many things that we've talked about and so many tools that you've been given and exercises that you've looked at, and no doubt so many things have come up in your life over the last 60 days in the last couple months. And there are things that you've been willing to look at, and you've been courageous of really looking at your life and seeing what it is that you could do to make a difference. And I can almost guarantee that there's still some things that you're hanging on to about, either complaints in your life, things that you wish were different, or things you wish you would have done over the last couple months that you didn't do, and the list goes on. And what I want you to look at right now is, what are the things that are still, bothering you, things that you're still might be upset about, things that you still might be complaining about, things that you wish that you would have done different, things you think you should have done different, anything that falls into that category. And I want you to spend some time thinking about that. And if you want, write it down. But I want you to say, in some symbolic way, choose to let all of that go, because you're creating this new chapter. You're moving forward in your life, and it's time. It's time to choose something different. Like I mentioned in yesterday's video, the way that things have been going and the way that we've been doing things, it's time to make a change and to step outside the box and to really do something different to create the life that you want. And so, I was sitting here thinking about what I've experienced over the last 60 days. And like I said the other day, it's something that I wasn't even necessarily intending to, participate in this program or create something from this program. My only intention was to do this video every day and to be this contribution for you so that you could create a transformation in your life. But guess what? I've had all of these transformations and shifts and breakthroughs and all of these things that have come up for me. One example is yesterday when I was doing the video, and I said that one of the breakthroughs that I have been intending to have is around finances and just trusting that whatever we need and whatever we want, and however, whatever it is that we want to create, and if it involves money, that it'll happen. And we don't need to be concerned about it. We don't need to question it, that it will just happen. And in the middle of the video, I got some news that I was going to save a significant amount of money at the beginning of the year because my tenants in my condo in Dallas are going to renew, so I don't have to spend the money to turn that condo over to new renters. So it was, something that I had actually, asked the question last week if they were going to renew, and in the middle of the video, and it's no coincidence that they texted me to say, we really love it here and we want to stay another year. So yay! But, also, along the same lines, there's still things that I realized I was just sitting here a few minutes ago thinking there's things that I'm still hanging on to. And some of the shifts that I've seen and the breakthroughs that I've had are really around, learning to express myself more, trusting in myself, believing that where I'm at is the perfect place, and not questioning that, what I'm doing should be any other way. And, if I want to, do something, then that's what I'm going to do. And if I want to, be a certain way, then that's how I'm going to be. And I have to do what feels good to me. But like I said, there's still some things that I have been hanging on to. And so, I want to share with you some of the things that I want to give up, as this program comes to an end. And I'm giving up. And it's also powerful to say, what I'm giving up is, instead of say what I want to give up, because if you say what I want to give up, it's like you're still hanging on to it. So what I'm giving up is being concerned about what other people think, and how other people think I maybe should be doing things in my life. That all that matters is what I want and what I'm creating in my life. So I'm giving up being concerned just about, anything. And I'm also giving up, being quiet when I really want to say something and I really want to express myself, or I really know that there's a certain way that I want to be, or there is a certain way that I am. And I want to be, I'm giving up not expressing that. I'm also giving up, any concern that might be left about, creating something in our financial future, I'm giving it up. I know that whatever we want to create and whatever we need and whatever we want will be provided for. Just trying to think if there's anything else that is there for me. Yeah, I'm freeing myself from any other, I guess, beliefs maybe that I picked up from society about how we should live our lives today, and about having a career look a certain way, and thinking that, that things have to be work. I'm giving it up. I am creating that. My main goal in this life is to live happily ever after, and that everything else will follow, and that whatever my life's work is, however it evolves, with helping people and supporting people, however that evolves, that it will be something that doesn't feel like work, that it will be an amazing creation that just comes like it's play and something that I'm passionate about and in love with. And so that's what I'm creating. And like I mentioned yesterday, I encourage you to write lists. So anytime you feel like, oh, this is bothering me, or maybe I want this to be a different way, or I'm concerned, or I'm worried about this, like, stop yourself. Like, right now, choose what it is that you want to create for your life. I've been saying this for 2 months. So it's time. Whatever you're still hanging on to, let it go. Throw it out. Like, you can create a ceremony if you want, and write the list out of things that you're giving up, and burn it or rip it up, or, put it, in a bottle and throw it in a lake, whatever it is that you want to do, but give it up and create whatever it is that you want in your life. So every time that you hear those old conversations and you feel yourself getting stuck in something, stop. Just stop and create, like, go to one of your tools that we've talked about, make a list of what it is that you do want, and choose in that moment to move on. And I know that may sound easier said than done, but it's really that simple. You get to choose. You don't have to hang on to whatever it is that you're hanging on to from your past, or whatever you wish that you were doing, or whatever you want, however you want things to look, but it's not that way. Just get out of that space and go to the place that everything is perfect, and set the intention of what it is that you want, and start creating and bringing those things into your life. And, when I used the metaphor yesterday with the movie, and how, it took them a while before they actually gained the momentum, before they started winning games. Sometimes it might take a little bit before you gain the momentum to really have and create everything that it is that you want in your life. But every time you notice any shift, or you notice anything come through, give thanks and be grateful for it, and acknowledge that whatever it is, say you want to create a bigger, more money. You want to bring in more money in your life. Who doesn't want more money? Let's just be real here. So, if you get, save $2 on your cell phone bill, you save $2 on your cell phone bill. So give thanks for it. And then next time, guess what? You might save $30 somewhere else. Or, one time my husband and I found a $100 bill on the ground. Okay? Or you might have something happen like last night where I'm going to save $1,200 at the beginning of the year. So as you start giving thanks and noticing and acknowledging, even if it's a few cents, or it's, a couple dollars, or maybe it's $20, or maybe it's $500 or $10,000, whatever it is, be grateful for it, and acknowledge that it's the universe or God giving you what it is that you're asking for. Because whatever you ask for and whatever you want to create in your life, it will be given to you. You just have to trust and let go of all of those what ifs or buts, or, but this is how it's always gone, and this is what, has always happened, or this is just how my life goes. Let it go. Okay, so your assignment is to look at what are you giving up and what are you letting go, and create the statement by saying, what I'm giving up is, and make your list and give it up and move on, and powerfully move into creating this life that you can have. Okay, so I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is day 59. We have 2 more days, and we're looking at really closing out this program and having you stepping into creating your life. It's now. Your life is now.